So I play Ichiro, who is one of the cats in this town. I'm sort of a double act with Gabriel Iglesias, who plays Chuck. And I guess the two of us are a little bit like the Greek choir, with the one-liners and we're like the two old guys in the booth on the Muppet Show, like we're just throwing in our commentary the whole time. And it's very funny. And we're terrified. Both cats are terrified of this dog coming into their town. So you get to play a lot of that. And we're sort of like we're just a couple of comic sidekicks, and it's always fun. It's always fun. A little Laurel and Hardy action, old vaudeville style stuff. It was really fun working on an animated film because with animation, often you sort of see like a sketch perhaps or a rendition of what your character might look like, and then you kind of imbue that with what you think the character might sound like, or the character itself, and then the animators take what you're doing and then they sort of further their animation and give it maybe expressions that you've used when you were taping, or so it's a very symbiotic process of creating the character. It's not like doing a live action where you just you can't see it, because in this you can sort of see how the character is being created because it's a cat, and and you watch the animators adopt what you're doing. So it's really fun and interesting to do it. This film has it's got so much comedy and fun and action and all kinds of great things that's just fun for the whole family. But there's also this incredible message of overcoming one's differences, of overcoming prejudice. Accepting differences, rather, overcoming prejudice, coming together. Who are the biggest rivals other than cats and dogs? Like that is literally the biggest rivals in the animal kingdom. So if they can get their stuff together, maybe there's hope for all of us. And I think that families and kids and parents will love the idea of the ultimate message of this film, which is all about just working together and coming together in spite of our differences. I just think, films like this, I remember growing up with big animated Disney movies, and I remember going to the movie theater and watching it with a whole crowd of people and families, kids and stuff, and there's just nothing like it. So when you go see a family animated film like this with your kids, with your parents and children, I think there's just an experience. There's a collective experience that an audience has in a theater that you just can't replicate by watching it at home on Netflix or streaming or whatever, but there's something that happens collectively to an audience that I think we've missed for a long time, in regards to theater, in regards to going to movies and stuff. So the collective experience of watching something in a big screen, there's nothing like it. So I think I'm glad we're getting back to it. I wish that I could say that I have tried to save people with intense training of but it's mostly just been from my own work. I had to do some karate stuff that I had to learn for The Last Airbender. I've had to learn some tech stuff to play Ben on Evil. And there's always something that you have to learn. It's not to save people or to save the village. It's just mostly just to entertain. So maybe I've had to go through incredible, intensive sweat creating stuff in order to just bring you, the audience, entertainment, but not to save anyone.